It's a passion, it's a dance, it's a way of life, it's a culture, it's a movement. It's all those things encompassed into one record, a scene, fashion, and that's what I love about it.
Passion and freedom of expression.
The feeling everybody has is such a wonderful bonding because they're all into that type of thing. So the feeling and the atmosphere and the friendliness is just unsurpassable on a Northern Soul night.
You just want to dance to Northern Soul, you don't want to do anything else, you just want to dance. You don't feel much else, but you just need to move.
The Northern Soul music and dance movement emerged from the British mod scene in the 60s. In its heyday, Northern Soul managed to stay relatively underground, deriving away from the over-commercialised chart music of the time. The Wigan Casino was the most popular Northern Soul venue in the north of England and was often described as the best disco in the world.
And we were doing events when, at the same time, people were walking down the hill to Wigan Tiffany's, and if you didn't have the guys didn't have a tie on or a shirt or something, they weren't let in. And yet we were the first club to say you can wear what you want, the comfiest things ever, because people took another set of clothes to get changed into in the morning because of the sweat you got in. And at all the other local clubs, you probably have 1 or 2 or 3 fights a night. We had 1 fight in 9 years at the casino, and we had 4 million people through the doors, and we never had anybody picked up for taking drugs or anything at all. It was just like your biggest family thing. If somebody bumped into somebody and said, "I'm sorry, oh, by the way, where are you from?" And it just started another friendship, and it was wonderful. Yeah. It's funny, really, and there's never any pecking order. I think there's a situation where I loved Blackpool Mecca, that's when I first got into it. But the Blackpool Mecca held about 600, the Torch held about 600, Twisted Wheel only held about 290. And the Wigan Casino, we extended it with the opening the one of our smaller rooms to 3,500 to 4,000 with a sprung dance floor. So really, to me, it was the best venue. To me, it just really was. It was in my town. It was something that, it was my idea, I created it. But just to see the response around the world now is just fabulous.
Dancing epitomises Northern Soul and still remains as important to the movement as the music itself. The dancing is highly energetic, fast-paced and often flamboyant.
The dancing is an expression of the music. It just comes from within. I always say you know a record because A, it's the music, you know the lyrics, and you just glide for those 2.5, 3.5 minutes. You're just in a world of your own. Nothing matters. You're not bothered who's watching you. It's not a pretentious scene. You just dance for the love of the music.
I had an uncle that lived out towards Liverpool, and he was wheelchair bound, and he showed me, I don't know where he got it from, he showed me some footage of the Wigan Casino, and he used to say to me, look how they dance, look how they can use their bodies. And I think, to be honest, I think he was a bit jealous that he was in a wheelchair, and these people he saw dancing were fantastic, and it sort of, I don't know, it just sort of put something into me, like, I can do that as well, like, like, just see these people moving in the way that they moved, and I thought, I can do that, and he can't, and it spurred me on to learn how to dance, and so that's really what the first experience I had, and he lent me a load of records actually as well. I just started listening to those at home until I went to my first night.
The dancing was fabulous. It started really when in the smaller clubs and Twisted Wheel, which was just really a concrete floor, so they were just like moving. But when we got to the Wigan things, we tended to play the faster records, and with the floor being sprung and everything, it just lent itself to the more athleticism. So you get people doing the spins, the backflips and all the rest, and then after doing that I go and play the record. No, it was just it was fabulous watching the people and the styles, and there's about 4 or 5 different styles within.
After 8 successful years, the Wigan Casino opened its doors for the very last time. The council had ordered the casino to close despite its popularity, leaving thousands of Northern Soul enthusiasts heartbroken.
We'd heard that in the 80s, that in 81 it was probably going to finish, but I mean we sat in 73 and I was hoping if we got 3 months out it'd be great. So we'd heard they wanted to extend the Civic Centre, which was next to it, which is still here now, and they came in summer. Well, we had our last night arranged for September 81. Then just as we'd arranged the last night, they said, oh, you can have it now until the end of the year. So we took it on until the end of the year. The worst night of my life was December the 6th, 82. That was the very last night. And nobody wanted to leave the place. And I played, we used to play 3 records as the last 3 records every night. I played them 3 times each and nobody would move. They were all just clapping their hands going, no, 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 etc. And I played a different record called Do I Love You, because I was just, tears were just pouring down. These were all your friends, you know, flipping nearly 9 years of your life coming here 3 days a week, every Saturday, you know. All these people you'd never see again, everybody was in tears. And I just played that, and then got my records together, and I just ran out on the side, got in my car, cried my eyes out, and I went to near Rivington, one of my favourite places, just parked up there, and it was just awful. But what I tried to do was look at it as like say a Premiership footballer retiring, and I decided to totally get out of anything. There wouldn't be another Wigan Casino, so I didn't really do anything linked with the casino for about 10 years after.
Here I am on bended knees, I lay my heart down at your feet now. Do I love you? All you have to do is ask, I'll give until there's nothing left.